You're listening to the Daily Sales Tips podcast, and I'm your host, Scott Ingram. Today, I wanted to share my own biggest takeaway from this year's Sales Success Summit. And given just how incredible all of the presentations were, actually has nothing to do with that. The thing that came up over and over and over again in the feedback was the community. And I guess I can connect it to one of the panels because we did a session with Camille, Clemons, and DeJuan on team selling. And one of the things they talked about was your external team, the friends and mentors you surround yourself with who help you and support you on your own path to success. This is the real power of the Sales Success Summit and the broader sales success community. And it has nothing to do with a platform. Community isn't a technology or a platform, it's a culture. It's being with a group of people who care about you, who want to pay it forward and help you succeed. And there's something really, really special about this community because it's totally organic. It's not forced. And I found that the very best of the very best in sales are the ones who care the most. They care about their customers and their outcomes. And that's why they succeed. They care about their colleagues and their internal teams, and that's why they succeed. And for them, it's just a lifestyle. So when they come to the Sales Success Summit, they care. They want to pay it forward and help the next generation. That's a lot of what their presentations are about, as they dig deep, sometimes really, really deep, to share their most important insights, strategies, and mindsets. It's all to help the next generation of sellers. When I started Sales Success Media, it was largely because I wanted to actually do something about the saying I'd heard from Jim Rohn dozens and dozens of times over the course of my career. He says, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." I'd heard that for years, but never really did anything about it. Being able to connect with people on and through the podcast has been incredible, but it kind of pales in comparison to what's happened over these last 5 years as this community has grown, because it's not just about me and them. It's about us. We have grown together and will continue to grow together. And my favorite part is that it's not just those who've been on the podcast. We've been able to extend it to the fans of the show, those who've stepped up and gotten involved, and many of whom will eventually get an opportunity to be on the podcast because they've got the support of such a great community and are able to achieve that top 1% level performance that they've dreamed of. So my tip for you today is to join us. We're already selling tickets to next year's summit at top1summit.com. And every month between now and then, we will bring that community together virtually in our attendee networking calls so you can start making those connections and become a part of this community so that when we get together next October for the 2022 Sales Success Summit, it's that much more transformational, which is another word I heard a ton in the feedback and testimonials. The price will never be better than it is right now, and there's even an option to pay monthly, which should make it crazy accessible. Top1summit.com. And if this isn't the right community for you, find your community. Find and build your external team that's going to help you find the level of success that you desire in your career and your life. Thank you so much for listening and being a part of this community. And be sure to come back tomorrow for another great sales tip.